seen and unseen, known and unknown, for giving us another special day. Greetings, shalom. I'm the Mad Trucker, and this is the Morning Drive Live with me, Mad Trucker, where I'll be going live until I reach the homestead to have conversations, not arguments, debates, or wars, about issues that affect all of us. And to answer any questions about my video content, or to address any concerns about my video content, if you disagree with my delivery, that's one thing, but if you disagree with the information provided, that's something totally different. People really need to wake up and smell what's burning. But I don't tell grown people what to do. I'm not monetized by YouTube, TikTok, or any other social media platform. I do social media for the channel description. And this live is welcome to, I gotta hear the band a little. This live is welcome to all who would like to attend, on the condition that they first read my channel description. Just read it. And if it's something that you're interested in and you'd like to participate in this comment section, follow the directions by simply greeting everybody, regardless if I'm here by myself or if there's 1,000 people watching, with a peaceful greeting according to your culture, your customs, and your ways. And after that, you can ask a question, make a statement, comment, and I will address you. And I will in turn ask you a question. And if my question goes unanswered, that's the end of the conversation. And I'll move on to somebody else that would like to talk about, have a conversation about the topic. And to all you trolls out there that's saying I'm crazy and this is BS and all that, just let me know where you located, so I can call the police and let them know that somebody's holding a gun to your head making you watch me. I will help. Like I always say, if you can't help somebody in a positive, productive fashion, leave that person alone. And if you don't want to start with the grading, like the instructions say, because it's formatted. The live is formatted, y'all. I gotta get another fuse for these bags. Wait one. You can ask me a question. You can ask me a question if you follow the instructions after reading my channel description. That's a free one. Vane. It's not about me being upset. Facts don't change whether I'm upset or not, you know. And if you don't greet everybody peacefully, I'll help you. You know, bare minimum, 2 letters, H and I. And if it's beneath you to greet somebody you don't know peacefully and in a civilized fashion, I'm just going to let you know right now, this live is for you, and I'm respectfully asking you to please scroll on. However, if you would like to have a conversation, then yeah, just greet everybody in the room, okay, peacefully. And this live is welcome to all, regardless of your religion, your sexual orientation. If you're gay, straight, queer, it doesn't matter. This live is welcome to all that want to attend and follow the directions. That's simply reading my channel description and greeting everybody that attends this live with a peaceful greeting. Bare minimum, 2 letters, H and I. Just the H and an I. You know, and if that's beneath you, this live isn't for you. I think I got enough air in the bags. Let's see if I can jack the back up. I'm gonna get another fuse today. A little fuse. That always sucks. Let's see how this goes. Left side, right side. Okay, let's get the morning drive live on the road, so to speak, as I travel home. And hi, Chance Conley. Shalom. Thank you for greeting everybody peacefully. If you'd like to make a statement, if you'd like me to address any comments, concerns that you have, just put them in the comment section. Feel free to. And just know that once I answer your question, I'm going to ask you a question. And then if my question goes unanswered, we just keep it moving. Okay. Speaking of moving, let me put this on for not for safety, but for the law. Law, I don't want them pulling me over. And today is, well, yesterday was an open topic. Today, let's talk about what happened to a senator by the name of Alex Padilla. I think that's how you say his name. Forgive me if I'm mispronouncing it. Who asked the Secretary of Homeland Security a question during a session, and when he asked the question, they accosted the man. They drug him out. National Guardsmen who knew who he was didn't say anything. They dragged this man out of the assembly for asking a question. You know, for asking a question. He said they put him, they took him to his knees. They made him lay flat on his stomach. He was very emotional, as would anybody would be in that situation. You gonna rough me up for asking a question? Which goes back to the purpose of this live. The purpose of this live is for conversations. And regardless of what your Webster says or your Black's Law Dictionary says, the definition of a conversation, for the working definition of a conversation for the purposes of this live is as follows. And it is coined by one Neely Fuller Jr. And it is as such. A conversation is truthful and honest questions and answers using logic to come up with a solution to the problem. That's a big problem. Because, see, I know something as a veteran. Yeah, that National Guardsman, yeah, he was supposed to, you know, rough them people up for touching that senator. Because he took an oath to the Constitution. And what they did to this man was unconstitutional because he's a senator who asked a question. He asked a question to the Secretary of Homeland Security. And see, this is why I always talk about a higher standard. This is why every day I thank the Most High Creator of everything, seen and unseen, known and unknown, for giving me this day, this special day. Because like you're breathing, watching this right now, and I'm breathing. Yeah, there are some people that they were breathing yesterday, but they're not breathing today. And today is unique and wonderfully made unto itself. It is. Laugh or not, it's the truth. It's a truth that you can't get around. Today is unlike any other day that has come before it, and it's not going to be like any other day that comes after it. It's unique unto itself. And I don't tell grown people what to do. I just share what works. You know what works? If you can help somebody, regardless if they're the same color, religion, sexual orientation, language, if you can help somebody in a positive and constructive manner, and it's no cheese off your toast or skin off your back, then help that person. And if you can't, if you just refuse to, simply leave that person the hell alone. That works. And I'm not talking about money, because help isn't always money. Help is also information. Information. For those that seek it. For that higher standard does say seek and you'll find. But we're programmed not to seek certain things, certain answers to certain questions. And that's why that's the topic for this morning. That senator that was accosted for asking a question. They don't want us to have conversations. Arguments, debates, and wars are synonymous with leaving problems in their wake. An argument does not solve a problem. A debate has never solved a problem. War has never solved a problem. So what solves problems? Well, before we get to that, let's see why. You see, an argument, debate, and a war. Somebody has to be a winner, somebody has to be a loser. And that's a problem. If you have a conversation with somebody, even if you don't agree with that person, you might not agree with their position, their opinion, or whatever. You might not agree with how they live their life. But if you have a conversation with that person, even if you don't agree, you're a winner. If the two don't agree, you both walk away from the conversation winners, because you walk away with the deeper knowledge of one another. And you know what lines to cross and what lines not to cross with people. I hope that makes sense. To me, that makes a whole lot of sense. They don't want us having conversations. They don't. They don't want us having conversations, because if we had conversations, we will find that we have more in common than we do, than we don't. And you watching this right now, I don't know what you want. I have no idea. I don't know what you want. I don't. Nor do I care, because I know what you need. You. I've said it before in other lives. I'll say it again today. I know what you need. Just let me know if I'm capping in the comment section. Yeah, you watching this right now, if you're watching now or at a later date, you need food, you need clothes, you need shelter. If you have children, you want to see them grow up to be positive, productive members of society if you're not a narcissistic sociopath. And last but not least, you need. I ain't talking about want. You need. That's everybody on the planet. And once you figure out how to love and how to be loved, yeah, a peace is going to transcend on you. You've never felt before in your life. You finally realize that? There's going to be peace in your life. You'll get a peace that comes over you. Once you really accept that fact, because it is a fact. I don't know what you want, but I know you need those things, regardless of what you call yourself, regardless of what skin you're in, regardless of what language you speak, what religion you might practice, regardless of where you live, regardless if you got a lot of money, no money, broke, rich, you need those things. Everybody needs those things. And here's the kicker. You don't have to take somebody else's peace to get some. Because people that get peace by taking others, yeah, that peace is pseudo, because it's always fleeting, because they got to look for another victim. You understand? But the peace that I'm talking about, it comes from knowing that there's a higher standard. And if you subscribe to that higher standard, if you seek the answers to questions in life, you'll find those answers. And you can't change the truth. That's why they messed up with a whole generation, telling people, you got to find your truth. You got to find your truth, young man, young woman. Find your truth. Well, what the hell is that? It's not your truth. It's not my truth. It's not their truth. There's only the truth. There's the truth. That's it. It don't belong to me. Don't belong to you. Don't belong to anybody except for who walked down here in the flesh that they did what they did to. Yeah, hijack. Fire is hot. Water is wet. Ice is cold. You gotta be you have to have SPS to debate somebody about those things. Is water wet? You want to have an hour-long debate on whether or not water is wet, ice is cold, and fire is hot. It'd be a short debate if you want me to participate. First thing, oh, you want to see if fire is hot? Okay, you disagree that fire is hot. Okay, put your hand where your mouth is. Right here on this stove. And I'm going to turn it on high. And I'm going to press it down like I'm cooking a hamburger. And you tell me if it's hot or not. You see? You can't change the truth. The only thing you can do is make peace with the truth. Like the fact that everybody is not going to subscribe to a higher standard. The fact that everybody is not going to do unto others as they would have people do to them. Yeah. And you know, subscribing to a higher standard, it doesn't bring a lot of worldly wealth, but you'll have a lot of spiritual wealth. You have a lot of spiritual wealth if you do that. Well, I made it to the homestead, y'all. I want to thank each and every one of you for tuning in this rising to the Morning Drive Live. May the Most High bless and keep each and every one. May his countenance be gracious upon you. May the Most High smile upon you and give you shalom. And remember, that means peace be unto you. Shalom means peace be unto you. And remember, you don't have to take somebody else's peace to get some. I'm the Mad Trucker. Thanks for watching. Shalom.